Namaskar. In the headlines today, 734th session of mass contact exercise held. Sensitization tour for spouses of employees organized by Rourkela Steel Plant. And Shrujini Mela and award function held at Structural Fabrication Shop. Now the news in detail. The 734th mass contact exercise on the topic Planning for Turnaround and Transformation by Galvanizing Inner Strength was held at the Gopabandhu Auditorium on 15th February. Mr. P.K. Pradhan, ED P&A, chaired the session. Mr. B.K. Mahapatra, GM in charge S&U, was also present on the dais. Many senior officers and a cross-section of employees from different units of RSP participated in the session. In his address, Mr. Pradhan called for improvement in the overall safety position in the plant and for taking measures to avoid accidents. He informed that RSP had been witnessing better productivity and was making operating profit. ED&A briefed the House regarding the new project for augmenting water supply to the township by drawing a new pipeline from the Sector 8 Brahmani Waterworks to the Sector 20 Hilltop. He also outlined the various welfare activities in the township. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Mahapatra observed that all the new units were operating at the levels where APP was being achieved. He exhorted the collective to produce more plates from the new plate mill to cater to the rising demand. He underlined the need for adopting Suraksha Chakra with more zeal and for strengthening discipline across all activities from which safety shall follow. At the outset, a video film on water conservation produced by PR department was shown. Mrs. Barkha Sharma, OCT Power Distribution, and Mr. Alok Kumar Jana, SOST OBBP, elaborated on safety, plan for turnaround and transformation strategy, production targets, township intervention, and status of employee suggestions. Mr. S.K. Gautam, Manager CNIT, briefed about the new system available in the employee zone of RSP portal, which facilitates access and optional printing of the payslips of employees. Information regarding SAIL and RSP's social media links was also shared on the occasion for wider information accessibility of the employees. Later, during the interaction session, employees gave suggestions pertaining to production, productivity and maintenance issues. Mrs. Samita Mishra, Senior Instructor HRD, coordinated the session, which ended with a pledge-taking ceremony. As a part of the new HR initiative, Pragati Re Pathe, Amma Parivar Amma Sathi, a plant visit program was organized for the spouses of employees of Rourkela Steel Plant on 10th February. Spouses of 21 employees of Steel Melting Shop 2 were taken for a sensitization tour around the different units of the plant. Mr. G. Banerjee, GM SMS2, chaired the concluding session at SMS2 Conference Hall. During the interaction, the ladies appreciated the tough work life of the steel men and made a commitment to extend greater support to their spouses. Earlier, the program commenced with a site visit to Old Plate Mill, followed by Blast Furnace number 5, SMS2 Caster and Basic Oxygen Furnace. The participants were shown the various facets of steel making and the finishing lines. The guided tour was coordinated by Mr. S. Biswal, Deputy Manager, Personnel. With an objective to reinforce the Shrujini movement in RSP, a Shrujini Mela and award function was organized for the employees of Structural Fabrication Shop on 9th February. Mr. S. Ghatak, DGM in charge shops, was the chief guest in the function. Many senior officers of the department were also present on the occasion. Mr. Ghatak awarded the winners for their implemented suggestions. In all, 217 suggestions were awarded on the occasion, out of which 198 have already been implemented. Award to the tune of Rs 49,000 has been given to the award winners. These suggestions have led to one-time saving of Rs 3.4 lakh and recurring benefit worth Rs 7.1 lakhs. Mr. B.K. Behera, manager IED, deliberated on the Shrujini status of the department in particular and RSP in general. The Mela saw a huge turnout wherein more than 150 fresh suggestions were received. Token gifts were presented to all suggestors. Mr. S.C. Sabath, AGM Structural and Fabrication, coordinated the function while Mr. R. Mishra proposed a vote of thanks. That's all in this edition of Rockland News. Namaskar.